Hey guys, Forsaken here. Subscriber replay. This is Lee JH 2008 in his Conqueror. Now the Conqueror is a tank I've fancied for quite a while. And Lee's about to show us how pretty sort of handy and versatile it is. I mean, it's the tier 9 British heavy. And you know, it's a decent tank. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you know, it's soft and blah blah blah, and it's not much good. Well, in the right hands, it's a very capable tank, just like any other tank, I guess. You know, different players have different skills. You know, and if you're a good tanker, then you can play most tanks. Anyway, Lee starts off with getting a couple of decent shots on, you know, a few tanks. He's got to, you know, hit that T-54 for quite a nice. You know, and if these guys are going to show him the sides of their tanks, I tell you what, he's going to shoot at them all day long. I don't blame him. Now the Conqueror has 1850 hit points. It's about average for a tier 9. You know, and you know, you're going to see Lee bounce a fair few shots in this battle. So, you know, it's a decent tank. You know, it can weather the storm. Yeah, so you know, he makes good use of the ridgeline over here, and you know, he's got a decent engine. I mean, stock, it's got a 650 horsepower engine, but you know, after you've upgraded it a bit, you can get up to 950 horsepower Rolls-Royce Griffin, which is it's a fairly nice engine. It moves it along at quite a steady pace, so you know, manoeuvrability is not bad. So yeah, it's quite nice. You know, for a heavy, it moves nicely, in my opinion. Anyway, you know, someone will probably say, "Oh, you know what do you don't know what you're talking about," but that's okay. They're entitled to their opinion. I don't really care. Just like, you know, all the experts in the forums, really. I could name a few, but I won't, because they're mostly cockheads. But anyway, you know who I mean, all you guys. Yeah, so hull armor 130, 51 at the sides and 38 at the back. So the sides and the back, nothing really. Most tanks can penetrate it. You know, lucky to bounce off the sides at, you know, 51. I mean, the turret's got 165, which is it's okay. You know, it can still bounce because of the shape of it. You know, it's pretty good shape. 112, so the turrets, you know, is not bad. So, you know, the strength of this tank is hull down and playing ridge lines, which is exactly what Lee's doing. He's using and playing the tank to its strengths, you know, and it's amazing that, you know, I mean, he's pretty damn good with this tank, and yet he'll do more damage than a lot of players in some battles, and you know, get more kills. And players, you know, for instance, there's a certain player in the Blaze clan that called Lee a bloody noob. You know, and this guy's in an IS-6 and he's calling Lee a noob because he's playing the tank to its strengths. Now, you know, this guy has got a high-ish win rate, but what the fuck, you know? What is wrong with these people, these players in this game, that, you know, they get a little bit of a ahead with their win rate and they think they're geniuses, you know? Well, I've got a little message to anyone that's got a higher win rate and thinks they're superior. Yeah, your stats might say you're superior, but unless you've got the tank, don't criticise the player. You know, Lee knows how to play this tank. He plays it to its strengths, and you'll see that later as well. You know, later in the replay. So, yeah, just think twice before you make yourself look like a fool in game. You know, especially playing when you're playing in an IS-6 and you do hardly any damage, and then you start, you know, calling other players noobs when they're clearly not. You know, just because you're dead. You know. Anyway, let's get back to the battle. So yeah, at the moment they're 4 tanks down. You know, 9-5 to the enemy. Now, watch this light tank. But thinks he can take on and run circles around the T-54 for one, and a T-54 that's got teammates with him. The guy's having a laugh, you know. Did he honestly, what did he imagine was going to be the outcome there? Did he beat the T-54? I don't think so. You know. Now that is a classic noob play, the way that light tank just played. So anyway, Lee sees that the base is under threat, so you know, a couple of the guys call for defend the base, so Lee answers with an affirmative, and yeah, sets himself up for a bit of a battle, a ridgeline battle. So nice shot on the T-54 there. T-54 bounces his AP off of Lee, which, I'm surprised. Most T-54 players would be starting to fire premium now. So at this stage of the battle, making sure of the hits. But anyway, no matter. All due to that T-54 player. He's using standard AP. He's going for weak spots and trying to aim, and getting weak spots. Now, a couple of big tanks here. There's an IS-7 over there and an IS-4. Believe it or not, at this range, the IS-7 is going to be easier to penetrate than the IS-4, and a lot of you are going to disagree with me there. I don't care about that either. I play both tanks, and because the piking on the front of the IS-7, the angle that Lee was at there, he's got more chance of penetrating the IS-7 than he has the IS-4. The IS-4 is very, very similar to an IS-6, and it's got a very straightish sort of front, and it can bounce. You'd be amazed. I'm blown away by how tough it is. It's really tough, and plus it's got 350 hit points more than an IS-7. So, but hold down, the IS-7's pretty tough. But look, watch this shot. What a beautiful clutch shot that was. That RU-251, he thought he was going to be a bit sneaky there and get some side shots into the boys, but yeah, think again, matey. Lee put that one to bed for you. He's turned you into a one-shot flipping sneeze, let alone shell. So yeah, now we don't really see that player again, but Lee's now in a battle. They've still got 6 tanks up against our 4, so yeah, pretty tough. It's going to be a pretty tough battle. Now, yeah, you see that? Here they come. Boom. Teammate gets one. T-54. He thinks, I don't know about this. I'm not going over that ridgeline. So he tries to sort of back off, but Lee's onto it. Yeah. Okay, he gets one into Lee, but Lee's already hurt him. Bit of ram damage there, and yep, bang, it's all over. So nicely taken care of there, Lee. Still got 958 hit points left, so yeah, it's still going to take a couple of shots, to kill you. So well done. That was a worthwhile kill. That was a very dangerous tank taken out of the battle. Now they've just taken the IS-7. He just went boom. So I think the IS-8 got him. There's only 2 of them left now, so it's not going to be an easy battle. IS-4 and T-95 now. Yeah, T-95 is a massive gun and 300+ mil of frontal armour. So see how it develops. Watch what develops anyway. I play the T-95 as well, and this guy in the T-95, he hands the battle to Lee and his teammate, to be honest. Yeah, anyway, more about that in a minute. The IS-4 is going to be a tough kill, even though he's on, he's less than a 1 hit. He's got no HP left, but he's got armour. Now, as you can see, the T-95 starts to move forward, and as I said, I play this tank, and that is not the way to play it. The T-95 needs to stay at range. his armor's the most effective at range. He's got a reasonably accurate gun, and he does, you know, he can do up to 850 odd damage. So anyway, Lee takes out the IS-4. Beautiful shot there, Lee. Worth, you know, that was a great shot. And yeah, just the T95 now. Now, personally, I would have tracked him for that first shot, but anyway, not to worry. You got a good shot in there, and yeah, it's pretty much all over. So this T95 player, no, he did it all wrong. He should have stayed at the back. Anyway, Lee takes the kill, and yeah, nicely done. Well played, Lee, and well played to the ISA. You both played a great game, and you did IHG proud, mate, so well done.